Hi, I'm Devin. Thank you for joining me today and taking a moment for movement. Today we're going to do a 30-minute workout consisting of cardio exercises and strength training movements. You don't need any special weight equipment, just some free space or maybe a yoga mat or carpeted floor so you'll be a little bit more comfortable when we make our way down to the ground. If you haven't already, please subscribe and click the bell for updates on future videos. Let's get started together. Begin by circling the arms. Don't forget to breathe. And then we'll move in the opposite direction. Good. Bring your arms down to your sides, spread your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, and just gently swing the arms side to side, letting the back relax, letting go of any tension or stiffness in the shoulders or along the jaw. And release. Good. Now let's move into the lower body, warming it up with some marches. So use your abs to help lift the legs up. We can start to add our arms in. And breathe. Good. Now walk your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Toes are pointing forward. Hands on the hips, we're just going to bend one knee at a time. Press through the foot, come up, and onto the opposite side. So reach back through the tailbone. We're waking up those muscles along the thighs, as well as the glutes and hamstrings. Excellent. So we're going to get started with some cardio. If you would like a low impact version rather than a jumping jack, you're going to do a step tap. Keep lifting up the arms. Ready? Let's go. Excellent job. Shake out the arms and legs. We're going to get right into our strength building set, starting with lunge kicks, 10 each side. Let me demonstrate first. We're going to step the right leg back into a lunge, and as we come forward, press into the left foot and kick the right foot out. Step it all the way back into a lunge. Okay? So kick and lower. Let's move together. 3, 4. If you find yourself wobbly, you can remove the kick and just lunge down and up. Let's keep going. A couple more. Excellent. Let's switch sides. You can bring the arms into it as well. This may help your balance. But really press down through the front leg, challenging those muscles, strengthening them. Keep the abs drawn in. One more. Excellent job. Shake out the legs. We're going to continue big movements, big muscle groups, and kicking. So walk the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're now going to squat. As we come up, kick, opposite side. So it's important to maintain proper form in the squat. You want to reach back through the tailbone. The weight should be evenly distributed through the feet. And we're breathing deeply. Keep it up. Again, if this becomes too much, just remove the kick and focus on quality squats. Okay? Up to you. Arms are wherever they feel comfortable and most balanced. Excellent job. Shake it out. Here's the good news. We're not going to repeat any exercises, so you're done with those for the day. Let's continue with some cardio. Now we're doing some mummy runs. So arms are out at shoulder height or just a little bit higher. We're going to be crossing over in front of the chest as we kick our feet forward, heels out. Here's what it looks like in profile. So we're leaning back a little bit through the upper body, and we're going to be breathing deeply. If you'd like a low impact version, just step the heel forward. Keep moving the arms, building strength through the shoulders and chest. Excellent job. Roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Next, we're going to move into a side lunge with knee raise. So it's really important that our abs are engaged to help lift that knee. This one does also challenge our balance, so use your arms as they feel most steady. Let's start. You're taking a big step to the right side, bend the right knee, press through the right foot, come back up to stand, and pull the knee up towards your chest. Let's do 10 of those. So reach back through the tailbone and press deeply into that right foot to help lift the body and become nice and tall. If at any point that knee raise becomes a little distracting, focus on the side lunge. Excellent job. Let's switch sides. Big step to the left, back to center. So it always feels a little funny when you first switch sides. Kind of got to get the hang of moving the arms, coordinating them with the legs, finding what works for you on this side. Give it a go. Keep breathing. You got this. Excellent job. Shake out the legs. We're going to continue by working the abs standing up. So root down into your left foot. Soften the knee, so just a slight bend. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Take the right foot and open up through the hips. So our knee and right toe should be pointing out towards the right. We're going to pick up our right arm, bend the elbow, and starting with the elbow at about shoulder height, we're going to think of cinching the waist on the right side. So bring the right knee and the right elbow together, and then back down. That's one. Let's do 10 together now. 1, 2. So keep the abs nice and tight. Keep the eyes focused, and keep breathing. Excellent job. Let's bring our arm back to our side, right foot back under the right hip, and we'll switch sides. So soften the right knee, open the left leg out to the left side, left arm up at shoulder height. 10, here we go. 10, 9, 8, keep breathing. Last 3, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Arms by the sides. Shake out the arms and legs. Let's take a nice deep breath. And our next cardio burst, we're going to jog in place. If you'd prefer a more low impact version, just march. Okay? So here's our march. Otherwise, we're running. Keeping our shoulders back. Pull the abs in so we can lift our knees up and breathe. You got this, keep going. Well done. Next we're going to do a squat, and when we're low in that squat, we're going to pulse 5 times before coming back up. 10 of these. Here's what it looks like. Hands where they're comfortable. Squatting down, so reaching back through the tailbone. Feet are wider than hip width apart, weight is equally distributed. 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and up. Let's do 10 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Let's keep it up. Don't forget to breathe deeply. We're halfway there already. Excellent job. Shake it out. Next, we're going to move into a one-leg deadlift. So this does challenge the balance. So again, it's best to focus the eyes on something that's not moving, and feel free to keep the arms in a position that feels most comfortable to you. Here's what it looks like in profile. Root down through the left foot. I'll start with my arms at shoulder height. Our left knee is soft, and we want to keep a straight line down the body from our head to our right heel. So we're going to hinge forward and come back up. That's it. That's one. You'll notice as we do this together, they look a lot easier than they feel. So let's move with control. And remember, it's about the quality of the movement. So if you have to take a break, just hop back in when you're ready. Try and keep the lower back flat and that heel lifting as you lower your forehead. You'll feel the standing hamstring really lengthening as we move through this motion. That's what we want. We're really challenging the hamstrings and the glutes. Keep our body nice and tall. They work so hard for us throughout the day. We want to keep them in good shape. So we're halfway there. Let's keep breathing. Excellent job. Lower your arms, shake out your legs. Woo! Take a nice deep breath. So same thing, opposite side. Rooting down through the opposite foot now. Knee is soft, shoulders are back, arms are wherever they feel comfortable. Okay? And let's give it a go. Hinge forward and lift. So you may notice a difference on one side. One side is always a little bit stronger. Sometimes it's a little bit tighter as well. So just move through that range of motion as best you can, keeping your form as best you can. So we really want a nice long body. Our abs are drawing in to help keep the upper body supported. Keep breathing deeply. And to keep the upper back and neck flat and in alignment, you should be dropping your eyes down towards your foot or towards the floor as you move through this exercise. Last one. Woo! Good job. Again, good news is we're done with that one for the day. Our next cardio burst does require some space side to side. So if you need to adjust yourself in your room to find that space, go ahead now. If you don't have any space, that's okay. We can just do one step in each direction. This is going to be a squat, a low squat shuffle. Now, again, the important part here is that we are staying low. So even if you're shuffling 2 or 3 steps to each side, or maybe just once, it doesn't matter. It's important that we're down and our hips are back. If you don't want to move quickly from side to side, you can just take one step, step together, and back the opposite direction. Here we go, 30 seconds. Pick the feet up. Don't let them get stuck on your floor or on your carpet. Keep those knees bent, hips down and back. We should feel the quads, the muscles of the front of the thighs, really lighting up, getting nice and warm. Excellent job. All right, shake out the arms, swing them side to side. We're gonna come down to the floor. So now we're going to show some love to the triceps, the muscles on the back of the upper arm, and do 10 dips. Here's what they look like. So seated on the floor, bend your legs, walk the feet in towards your hips, and then bring your hands down to the floor as well, fingertips pointing down towards your feet. Press through the hands and lift the hips up, coming into a tabletop. The important thing is that we keep our hips lifted throughout, and we're bending our elbows back behind us and then pressing through the hands to straighten out the arms. So let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. It's not a huge movement, but you will feel it. Great job. Lower the hips down. Let's stand back up for another cardio burst. Our next cardio burst will be skaters. So we're hopping to the right, and as we do so, we're bringing our left leg back, tapping the toe. Hop left, tap the right toe back. You can do this as a little hop, or you can do it as a step tap. But like so many of the other exercises we've already done today, the important thing is that we stay low, and that way we keep the muscles of the lower body engaged throughout. Let's do 30 seconds together. Great job. Let's come down to the floor, onto our hands and knees, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, our back is flat. We're going to pick up the right foot towards the ceiling and then lower the knee down. Donkey kicks, 10 each side. So we're really focusing on the glute, the largest glute muscle, glute maximus. So let's lift and lower. Try and keep the same 90-degree angle bend in the knee throughout the movement. The movement is coming from the leg. We're not letting our whole body swing around as we do this. We want to keep the back steady, the abs drawn in, and we're breathing deeply. Great job. Let's lower that leg and switch sides. Here we go. 10. Excellent job. Let's take a seat. Roll over. And we're going to do 10 bicycle crunches each side. So hands are behind the back, lightly holding onto the back of the hair or upper neck. And we're just going to bring one knee and one opposite elbow together. Okay, so it looks like this. 10 each side. Here we go. Draw the navel in towards the spine and lift the whole shoulder blade off the floor. So we're crossing the elbow towards the opposite knee, cinching the waist, building strength through the obliques and the lower back. Excellent job. Let's roll over. Last set. Our cardio burst will be mountain climbers. So our hands start under the shoulders. We're starting in the plank position and we're running our knees forward into the chest. If you'd like a lower impact version, tap your toes. Alternate sides. Let's do this. 30 seconds. Try not to let your hips lift too high. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. 10 seconds to go. Excellent job. Sit back on your heels, shake out the arms. Take a couple nice deep breaths. And our last set, so we have 2 exercises to go. Next, we have 10 push-ups. So the traditional version of our palms down on the floor and the shoulders, walking the feet back, drawing the abs in, and lowering the chest down. That's one way, or you can always do them from your knees. And remember, the way we start doesn't need to be the way we finish, just as long as we're working our best with our best quality and best form we can. So if you start on your toes, you can always finish on your knees, or vice versa. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent job. Lower the knees down. Let's swing the legs around. Our last exercise before we stretch it out, 10 bridges. So bend the knees, walk the heels in towards the glutes, reach your arms down alongside the body, tuck the shoulder blades under, and press through the press through the heels as we lift the hips up and down. 10 to go. 1, 2, 3. Keep the knees in line with the hips. Don't let them splay wide. Excellent job. Hips down to the mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Take a couple nice deep breaths. Now lower the left foot down to the floor. Place the right ankle on top of the left knee or thigh. Reach the right hand through the legs. Left hand on the outside. Draw the legs in towards your chest. Let's release and switch sides. So right foot to the floor, left ankle on top of the right thigh. Left hand through the legs, right hand on the outside. Draw the legs in towards your chest. Let's release. And we're going to roll into our side. Press into the palms and roll over into a downward dog. So press down through the heels, pedal them out, switching the weight from one leg to the other. Take a couple deep breaths here, and then walk your feet forward into a forward fold. Let your upper body relax forward over the thighs. Look towards your knees and breathe. You may want to bring your hands around to the back of the ankles or calves. Find a little bit more intensity in this stretch. Reach the crown of your head down a little bit longer towards your toes. And let's release, round up, stack to the back. And then shake out the legs. Root down into the left foot. You may want to grab onto a wall, a piece of furniture for balance. We'll reach back with our right hand for the right shoelaces, pulling the heel towards the glute. We're reaching the right kneecap down towards the floor. Finding that length through the quad at the flexor, breathing deeply. Excellent. Release the foot, lower the heel down to the floor, hinge at the hips, and reach your hands down towards the toes. And let's lift the chest back up. Take that same leg, the foot that's out front, the toes up, and now bring it back behind the standing ankle so our ankles are crossed. Reach the arm up and over to the opposite side. And release through center. Good. Bring that leg back under the hip. Shake out both sides and we'll switch. Quad stretch on the opposite leg. Bend the knee. Grab a hold of the shoelaces. Pull the heel towards the glute and reach the kneecap down. Excellent. Release the foot, heel down, toe up. Lean your chest forward. Reaching down for the toes, pull the chin towards the chest as you breathe deeply. Lift the chest, come up, take that same leg that's out front, now pick it up and cross it behind the standing ankle. Lift the arm up and reach. And release, let's come back through center. Shake out the legs. Reach the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back, reach the thumbs away from the tailbone as you lift the chest and look upwards. Take a couple nice deep breaths here. And release. Great job today. Thank you for exercising with me and taking a moment for movement. I hope you enjoyed this workout. If you did, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you can receive updates on future videos. See you soon.